Hey, welcome back everybody. So this is another exciting 14-year adventure. Today we're doing Mount Yale. I'm really excited about this one because this is one of the most enjoyable beginnings of a hike so far that I've done. It is a very well-maintained trail. It's not very strenuous in the beginning. We're just about a little over 2 miles and we're making really great time. I still think we're below an hour and 10 minutes or so to get to where we are right now. Kit's coming across the little wood bridge, and then we're gonna be continuing our ascent here. Good to go. And this is really the first clearing that we got so far. Can't really see much. We've been in the trees for the entire hike so far, so shouldn't be too much longer before we get above timberline, and we should be good to go. Get some views of Mount Yale as well as the other surrounding peaks. We just got up to this clearing here with a really nice view of Gladstone Ridge, and I'm joined by my same hiking partner that I was last week. This is Kit. Again, you probably recognized him from last week's video. If not, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description for you. But Kit, what do you think so far of this route?
Oh, well, this is actually the second time I've hiked the Yale Trail. I hiked it last summer, and both times I've just been really impressed by how well built this trail is. It serves as the new standard route after Denny Gulch, the old route, was replaced due to erosion on the mountainside. And I just really like how it's never been too steep, never been too slippery, no loose rocks or anything. It's just been class 1, and I think it's going to be that way all the way up to 14,000.
Yeah, I think CFI has done an excellent job with this. But are there any particular parts of the route that people should be aware of?
I'd say it gets steep when it gets up at a tree line, not too steep. And like I said, it's all class 1 up to the saddle, and then it's a little bit of a class 2 scrambling. And last time we were blasted by winds so heavy that we couldn't continue from the saddle. But other than that, if you're prepared for just a standard alpine adventure, you should be able to handle this one pretty easily, or pretty smoothly at least.
All right, that's definitely some good information to know. It's always great having Kit along. He's very knowledgeable. He really knows his way around here, and it's definitely great having somebody with his skill level along. And I will place a link to his social media down below if you ever want to check out his Instagram. He posts a lot of really cool pictures and everything from travels and everything, so I'll leave a link for you guys down below. Definitely check him out, give him a follow, and you'll have access to some really cool pictures. But
definitely thanks to the people who built this trail, Colorado 14ers Initiative, or whomever may have chipped in on it, because I've hiked many mountains in Colorado, and this one definitely has one of the best trails of all the ones I've done.
So here we are, right above tree line. We just got up here. We're right about 12,100 feet. It took us about 2 hours and 10 minutes to get up here, roughly 3.2 miles. If you look over here, you can see we got some clouds coming in. They are calling for some snow showers at some point, but only about a 20% chance of. So if we're lucky, we won't get too much. It is very cold up here, and we've been making really good pace up to above tree line, and I was starting to break a sweat, and that's not good because now I'm really cold. So I need to slow down a little bit so I'm not sweating in this freezing temperatures. But right here is what we came up. As you can see, it's in excellent condition, just like Kit was saying in the previous clip. And we are going up around there. You can't see the top of Yale yet, but this is the direction that we're headed. So far we've got some cloudy skies, and like I said, you can see this front moving in right over the mountains over there. So we're gonna go ahead and get moving, see if we can see how much longer we can go before getting snow. So we're coming up these rocks here, and this is really exciting because this actually reminds me a lot of a place called Sam Lewis State Park, where I grew up in Pennsylvania. I used to climb boulders like these when I was about 5 years old, and they looked a lot bigger when I was only 3 feet tall versus what I am now, but this reminds me almost exactly what I used to climb as a kid. So there's definitely some nostalgia there and kind of reminds me a little bit of home. But we're getting up above here really quick and we'll continue our route. We're actually getting lucky. Those clouds are sort of staying over towards the mountains, and they initially were looking like they were coming towards us, but they're actually sticking pretty close to the mountains there, so we haven't run into any issues yet, but we're gonna go ahead and keep moving. So here we're just about to the base of the saddle, and I don't know if you can see it right in between the center there. You can see the end of the wind shelter from up there. But you probably might not be able to see it too well from down here. Again, still having excellent conditions on the trail. There has been no snow, none whatsoever. You might have very light dusting of it, but nothing like it was last week on Castle and Conundrum. But looks like the clouds are starting to clear over the mountains there. But more are coming from this direction. So this has been a very enjoyable hike. Like I said, it's been not nearly as strenuous, and we've really had the opportunity to enjoy ourselves and take it easy. We're making great time, and they said we're soon about up to the saddle, which is where that's when things are going to get a little bit more difficult than they have been on the trail. So we'll see what conditions we're working with then. We are a little over halfway up the switchbacks to the saddle right now, and we're getting attacked by clouds. Can't really see much, but if you look closely down here, you can see the frost on the very top of these little plants here, and up that direction is where we're going to be headed. And the whole way up from down there has just been really steep switchbacks. They're getting the best of me right now, but we're making good progress as always. And Kit's up there a little bit ahead of me, and we're not too far from the top. Once we get up there, I think we're gonna rest and get some food and head on over and push for the peak. And we're just now getting up to the saddle. We're gonna be heading up there in just a second. And looks like Kit's over there. But this looks like it's gonna get a whole lot more interesting here. So we're gonna be heading up that. We have just reached the saddle here, and we're gonna be going up this, and then up there, you can't see, it's buried under the clouds, but there's just been some super cool ice frozen to the side of these little plants here. It's just so cool looking, and it's the first time I've seen that. That's really cool. Let's see what we got. Well, that's cool.
Harvard and Columbia are shrouded in clouds. Too far away to kick them away.
Man, that is super cool. I don't know if this is necessary, but just as a safety precaution, I think I'm gonna put my spikes on. You can make that call when you get up here, but I think for myself, that's gonna be the smart decision. But we're gonna sit here, relax for a bit, grab some snacks, and we're gonna finish our push up there. And we're excited because after we finish this, we're gonna head to Buena Vista and grab some food at the brewery, and then camp somewhere outside of there for the night and have a good old time. So
make class 3 of this if you straddle the ridge. But right now I'm kind of cycling it up there.
Closer to the ridge here, just to kind of make it a little more spicy. Straight ahead is a cairn, so we're just gonna stick to the crest of this ridge here for some extra fun. And this is super cool. You're definitely like climbing right up into the clouds. All right, we're getting to this last push up here, and like I said, if you guys want to make it a little bit more challenging, come on more towards the ridge, and the moves are a little bit more difficult. And you can't see behind me, but you can see a little bit on this side, the views. Idea of snow depth. We didn't hit any snow until we got to the saddle. So, okay. All right. All right. So, this one's gonna be fun. This move here looks a little tricky. Probably gonna step right here, but getting up onto this ledge here is gonna be a little slippery. What's it like up there when you get over that?
Oh, you kind of top out over this little wall right here.
Okay.
It's class 2 again.
So this is probably a decently difficult move.
Yeah, I'd say it was.
Okay, cool. All right, well, how close are we to the summit?
You can see it from here.
Okay, cool. Well, guys, we will bring you back here shortly. I'm gonna get up this move here. And so we've come to a next interesting move here. And right up there's the summit. So a couple more of these moves left and we'll be up there. It's starting to clear up a little bit to our right too. All right, everybody, we did it. I made it to the top of number 14 out of 15 attempted summits. So far since July, I've made 14, and I'm pretty proud of that. It's really cold up here. The weather was saying when I looked at it this morning that it was supposed to be a high up at the summit with a wind chill of 14 degrees. You can't see anything. It's starting to snow, and I'm not gonna be up here very long because it's freezing. And nonetheless, it is still absolutely beautiful. And I'll show you what I'm looking at right here. And as you can see, all we have is clouds and snow. Got a couple other people that we ran into up here. I really wish I had some more to show you, but can't really make clouds disappear. Nonetheless, welcome to the summit of Mount Yale.